Level 2, the basement. Level 2 is a series of seemingly infinitely long concrete brick halls, running parallel to one another and connected occasionally by short, sideways running halls. Difficulty to 5 radon gas leakage, alongside entity count, makes this level difficult to inhabit. Entity count 3, 5 large quantities of common entities reside on this level. Chaos gradient 05 NA. Bassett-Fraser Index 1.6675. This level is slightly anomalous, at least relatively. Halls have no ceiling, and the walls appear to extend upwards indefinitely. Frequent beams and catwalks cut across and run through the space overhead. The beams often have fluorescent light strung from them, constantly flickering. The infinitely receding beams hung with lights have often been likened to a night sky filled with stars. This infinite web of beams and lights has been dubbed the Cogwell Matrix, and is a fairly common lighting system in the backrooms, appearing in several levels. Additionally, the catwalks can be used as a fast way to traverse the level, although they lack a connection to the ground, so they are difficult to access and are infested with much higher concentrations of entities. The long hallways have been noted to curve slightly in the distance, implying they are in fact circular and that the level has a center. Level 2 is made up of grimy stone brick walls with a dirty concrete floor. The floor is carpeted in some areas using a carpet similar to that of Level 1 and is stained or covered in plaster in others. Some walls are cracked or broken, made with cinder blocks, or have caulk in them. Large amounts of dust cover the floor in most objects, although it is not organic dust but rather stone dust. Stirring up the stone dust is advised against, as it will fill the air and cause breathing problems for anyone in the area. Similar to Level 1, Level 2 has leaks of an oily red liquid, which runs from cracks in the walls and can occasionally fall from the beams. This liquid is slightly acidic in nature and causes nausea and vomiting when consumed. It can discolor concrete and burn hairs on contact. Many areas are contaminated with radon. These areas do not seem to grow, and the ones near settlements have been sectioned off with yellow caution tape. It is rumored that the center of Level 2 contains a large vault of supplies. This rumor varies from person to person, with some people claiming to have seen it. Some people claim it resupplies itself, and others claim that it is limited. As of this entry, the Brew and the Bee are currently mounting an expedition through the catwalks to the center. Communityist's outpost Kolbithe Cult of the Golden Sword is a relatively unorganized faction, and they are comprised mainly of treasure hunting, meaning the majority of their outposts are on faraway levels where riches are to be found. Colby is among the only exceptions, established as a political base upon their joining of the Unk-Bubber. It is populated by at most 50 citizens, though that number fluctuates frequently. Liberated Outpost Acuro Securius is the main base of operations for the Liberated, housing at any given moment approximately 200 permanent resident. As the Liberated are major players in the political game of the backrooms, Acheros is heavily guarded at all times, and a significant portion of their high-ranking officials reside there. Assorted camps around Level 2 are typically around the same areas. One very large camp lays abandoned and has a massive cloud of radon blocking the entry. Other camps are spread out and are apart from others. Entrance at Level 2 can be entered by taking a special staircase in Level 1. This staircase is typically marked with basement or below ground floor. Doors around Level 1 also enter into Level 2. These doors are marked with a down arrow. Any of this level's sub-levels are also entrances. Exit-only exits from Level 2 are hatches that lead even further down into Level 3. Other exits include Level 2E sub-levels.